in this video, we will be spraying my pitcher plant with an insecticide. So, for the 13 of you that are subscribed, you might know that I've had an aphid problem with my Sarracenia recently. If you have not been subscribed, then you still now know that I have an aphid problem. But I've been treating it for the past few weeks. But the aphids are still there. Like, not as much as they were at first. They've definitely gone down, but they're still there. So today we're going to be spraying it. And basically what you need to do is get the plant at all angles, on new growths especially, so that aphids don't attack, right? But anyway, yeah, get at all angles so that you can be sure that you can kind of solve the problem. That's what we're going to be doing today. And also, for another video, we are going to be doing a repot. Even though I just did one, the roots are already coming out of the bottom of the drainage hole. See, that was just stupid for me. It went from a solo cup to this, so it's like not that much bigger. So I am going to be changing it again, maybe to this, but even this, it's barely any bigger, and the roots keep on growing down. So I'll probably have to find a bigger pot, but that's for another video. Why is that for another video? View. Okay, sorry, my phone ran out of storage, but we're doing the same thing. Spraying the plant from all angles. And, more importantly, new growth, right? New growth where you see aphids. Sorry. Yeah. Like, new shoots of pitchers, right? Things like this, where you see aphids. You spray that. And basically what this specific insecticide does is called Cypnospid or whatever. When the aphids or pests, whenever they eat it, right, they consume it, it's essentially like a paralysis, and then they die. I don't know too much. That's the extent, like, right? It's not by contact, it's they have to consume it, but it's still effective, right? Sarracenia Northwest, whatever. I said it was acceptable to use. So that's what I'm doing. And right now I'm not worrying about overspraying. I can fix that later. But for right now, before I wash my hands to get this insecticide, right, I'm getting all new growth. Right? Sorry. And then afterwards, if there's anything remaining in the pitchers, I can turn the plant upside down to dump all the liquid out. Like this. But, trying to get it in the soil, right? Because that's when a lot of damage is done. But, just try to get, you know, the crown, new growth, anywhere you see aphids. Alright, now that I've finished spraying the plant, you now get to look at a table instead. And also get a better understanding of what spinosad actually is, because I did a pretty crappy job explaining it. So, basically what it is, it's an insecticide, right, that you use for pests. You know, aphids work. It's not directly listed on the bottle, but thrips, caterpillars, it treats a bunch of things. But basically what happens, once it is ingested and it gets into the insect system, they become paralyzed, right? It attacks the nervous system and they die. But you have to reapply multiple times because obviously eggs hatch, and while eggs are unhatched, they're not eating anything. So they're not eating the insecticide, right? So you have to reapply every like 4 to 7 days to make sure that you get the babies too. And I've been doing a bad job with that. I've been doing every 5 days, which is what I found online to be suggested, but it's not working. So this is on the 4th day since the last spray. But what it does, right, I already said, paralyzes them, they die. So you have to keep on reapplying it. And you do want to be careful with how much you do, how much you apply, Earlier, I did say that spray it a lot, a healthy amount, but definitely don't overdo it. That can harm your plant and actually reverse some of the problems you wanted to fix. So, be careful when applying, right? Use moderation. Get all angles, right? Make sure the plant is coated, but, especially new growths. But, chill, right? As for the plant, my plant, I plan on repotting it probably within a week or so, because the roots are actually starting to come out of the bottom. But, till then, I'll just have to hope the insecticide does its job, getting rid of those aphids. Okay, bye.